everybody is good. Been a very long time I've seen you, and been a very long time you've seen me too. So, as this week is the last week for teaching and learning, we have revision. So, we are going to do revision. We are going to revise the topics we talk about in these terms. So, we have revision. We started with web browser. And we said a web browser is a software application for accessing information on the World Wide Web. Into bracket I have the www dots. So we said today there are many examples of web browsers. Some of them are, we have the Apple Safari, we have Opera Mini, Mozilla Firefox, Microsoft Internet Explorer, we have the Google Chrome, Epic, SeaMonkey, we have the Netscape, we have the Navigator, we have Avant, Mastodon, YouTube Browser, UC Browser, Flock, and many others. So you can go ahead and mention the rest that you know. So when you look at the picture I have here at the right side of the screen, so these are examples of what web browsers. So I have Internet Explorer, I have the Word, Opera, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, Netscape. We have the Tencent Traveler, the Mastodon, and Chrome. From there, we move to email. So we said short for electronic mail, email is defined as the transmission of messages over communications network. So we said how to create a Yahoo email address. So how to create a Yahoo email address. So how to create, we have creating an email account means signing up for the email. Follow the steps below. So one, I have opened the internet web browser. I have to type the address of the service provider in the address bar and press the enter key. So 3, I have opened the home page, example www.yahoo.com. And 3 is click on mail at the top left corner of the page. So I have clicked on sign up or create email accounts, and I have filled in the various blank spaces with your information, agree to the terms of services, and you press enter. So the same way you can create this email is just going to be some little variation between the Yahoo and the Gmail. So the best way to know this is you try to create one for yourself. And we also talk about web page. We talk about web page. You said a web page is a document that is suitable to act as a web resources on the World Wide Web. www. Web pages are what make up the World Wide Web. These documents are written in HTML, hypertext markup languages, and are translated by your web browser. So from there we move to what we call a search engine. We said a web search engine or internet search engine is a software system that is designed to carry out web search, which means to search the World Wide Web in a systematic way for particular information. So in this picture, I have examples of what web search engines. So these examples falls under the type scroller based directories or hybrid search. So we said we have types of search engines. In so doing, we have types of search engines. One, we have the crawler based search engines. We have human powered directories and hybrid search engines. So we said these examples falls under the type scroller based directories or the hybrid search. So one, we have the Google, we have Bing, we have Yahoo, Ask.com, we have AOL.com, and we have the Baidu. So we also move to talk about IoT, which stands for Internet of Things. So IoT, Internet of Things. We say the Internet of Things or IoT is a system of interrelated computing devices, mechanical and digital machines, objects, animals, or people that are provided with unique identifiers. Into bracket I have the UDI, and the ability to transfer data over a network without requiring a human interaction. So we said the term IoT is mainly used for devices that would not use. So we said the term IoT is mainly used for devices that would not usually be generally expected to have an internet connection and that can communicate with the network independently of human action. So we said a smartwatch or fitness band or other wearable devices might be counted as an IoT devices. So we also talk about health hazards in the use of ICT tools. And we said health hazard refers to potential sources of danger to a person's health in using ICT tools. This mostly occurs after a long period of using the ICT tools. So we have the concept of the computer system. The concept of the computer system. We said a computer system is a basic, complete, and a functional computer, including all the hardware and the software required to make it functional for the user. It should have the ability to receive user inputs, process data, and with the processed data, create information for storage and or output. Therefore, the computer system consists of the essential parts, which are the monitor, system unit, mouse, and the computer user, known as the liveware. So we said component of the computer system. There are 5 elements which make up the computer system. They all interact with each other and perform the tasks at hand. They are as follows. We have the hardware. And we said the hardware is the physical component of the computer that you can see and you can touch. An example is what? The keyboard. Software. We said this consists of what? Written instruction. So we say software, this consists of written instruction which perform a specific task. We have data. We say data is what? A raw, unprocessed fact. So when data is processed, we have the information and we have processes and procedures. And finally, we have the people, which is known as the liveware. We also move to talk about the component and working technique of the computer mouse. So component and working techniques of the computer mouse. We know the mouse is an input device which we use for selecting and pointing, clicking on the computer screen. So this is the mouse and this is the best way to hold the mouse. So this is the right way to hold the mouse. So your palm have to rest on top of the mouse, which we refer to as the palm rest. And this side, which is known as the right clicking, we have the middle finger on right mouse button. And this is known as the left mouse button. So this is on the left mouse button and the thumb just rests at the side of it. So when you come to this side, we have a wrong way of holding the mouse and the right way of holding the mouse. So just check it well and you check the right one and know how to hold your computer mouse. So we move to the basic uses of the computer mouse. So we have pointing. We said the mouse is used for pointing. And so we have clicking. So when you talk about clicking, we said what? We have 4 types of clicking. So we have right clicking, we have left clicking, we have double clicking and triple clicking. So we have right clicking, left clicking, double clicking and triple clicking. We talked about this earlier on. So if you're still confused about this, you can just refer back. And 3 we have dragging, and 4 we have hovering. So I guess this is the end of our slide. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment box. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you the next time.